Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to get you a significator card. You can choose based on the flowers on the thumbnail or the timestamps or through this card or any combination thereof. And we're going to do my 5-card spread. Hello, King of Cups. Nice of you to tune in. 5-card spread, just relationship reading basically. Whether you're in a relationship or you're here for your person of interest or whatnot, specific person. It's a general reading. Energies can be vice versa. Somebody's here for who they consider their soulmate or potential spouse. Okay, it could be a third-party situation as well for some. Doesn't have to be. Energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. General reading, okay? For group 1, let's get a card to represent group 1, please. For all my viewers who should choose group 1. Let's get a card to represent group 2. For all my viewers who should choose group 2, and for group 3, all my viewers who should choose group 3. Let's get a card there as well. I was thinking about getting some charms for you guys. Camera's a little bit off today. Oh well. Charms, but I think I'll wait. We'll see. I don't know, whatever. Group 1, Queen of Swords. Okay, you could be an air sign, have it strong in your chart. Your person could be whoever you're here for, if you're here for someone. Maybe you're not here for someone, but you just want to see what comes out in the reading. Who you're aligning with energetically, your potential future person. But either way, with this is, I see, Queen of Swords is a self-sufficient person. She's totally very honest in her higher vibration, right? She's a very honest person. She's a counterpart to the King of Swords. As I like to say, James Bond. She's the counterpart, warrior king, warrior queen. She, he's intentional, he's a leader, he's strategic, and she's the female or the feminine version of that. Okay, that's group 1. For group 2, got fire sign energy. Okay, so Queen of Wands. She's a lady in charge. Okay, fire sign, feisty, confident, self-assured. Her counterpart is the King of Wands. He was a bold leader, powerful, charming, courageous. So she's the female version of that, feminine version. That's group 2. 2 grown-ass ladies here to start the reading, or that's their energy, right? Then we've got the Page of Swords. We've got the little boy here. He's got more to learn. He needs more answers. Doesn't understand the situation fully. Looking for more information. The Spy. Page of Swords energy. Okay, so this is air sign energy, if I didn't say it. This is a curious person, could be younger or very young at heart, maybe a gossip, or there's some gossip surrounding this person. Like I said, inquisitive, could be keeping an eye on you somehow, or this is representing your energy, like wanting to be like in a shadow energy. This is a nosy energy, but somebody that's interested in the truth. So positivity if you need more time to decide, but we're going to get started with the Queen of Swords or group 1. Ow. Excuse me. I'm having technical difficulties off camera, guys. Not a spring chicken anymore. What the hell? Okay, anyway. When you're just sitting there and you hurt yourself? Okay, anyway. Ow. Okay, that's not good. I did do something to myself earlier this week, so it's kind of acting up. Bear with me. Send me some good vibes. Wow. Second. Stretch myself out here. All right, anyway. Queen of Swords, group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I'm going to use my Art Deco Tarot to get the 5-card spread for you guys and look at your feelings towards this person, their feelings for you, the situation, the outcome, what's going to happen in the future. Advice if it's applicable, messages probably, and maybe some charms. We'll see how things go. So for all my viewers watching group 1, let's do the 5-card spread for them and their person of interest. What's going on? What do they need to know right now? How are their feelings towards this person of interest, please? The viewer's feelings. We got the 4 of Pentacles. Okay guys, are you holding on too tight to this person? I'm getting a clingy vibe here. It could be vice versa. Maybe it's the other way around. Where you could be earth sign energy, you don't have to be. but this is kind of a clingy energy. I'm trying to think of what astrological associations are with this card. Okay, Sun in Capricorn. Okay, got a lot of Capricorns like watching or whatever lately. I even had like a Capricorn client this week. I get them once in a while. Sometimes you get one that's in a really bad mood, so I don't deal with that. But maybe you guys are not in a great mood. I don't know. How are you feeling towards this person? I'll just describe, you know, what this Four of Pentacles feeling is, and like you decide, you know, how it fits into the reading, because energies can be vice versa or interchangeable as well. But this is a very guarded energy, somebody that's, you know, scared of being hurt, afraid to let anyone in. That just does remind me. This is very much similar, like this particular energy I'm familiar with, because I just aligned with somebody who had this problem. Okay, this person that they were here for, this is an example, obviously, you know, is applicable because it's coming out in your reading, so you guys must have some sort of way of resonating with this as well, or else you wouldn't be here, whether we're talking about you or your person. This person that I talked to, their person felt nine of cups towards them. So basically their person was in love with them. Their person loved them, thought that they were the bee's knees, wish fulfillment, all of these things. You know, 9 is kind of a singular number, so it can be a little bit selfish, but for the most part, the other cards also supported that this person was like all in for my client. And my client was still coming in, like being guarded and just to be afraid of getting hurt and being clingy, being jealous, and just like her energy was going to ruin the whole thing. And I'm trying to explain this, but this client was hell-bent on like splitting hairs about everything I said and not wanting to own anything or have any accountability for anything. And so it was a very simple reading, but she was making it more difficult than it needed to be because of her own issues that she was having, her own insecurities, her own anxiety, you know. So just saying, you know, I have empathy to an extent, but at some point it's like, if you're going to make the situation more difficult than it needs to be, then you don't have anyone to blame but yourself, that kind of a thing. So I'm not saying that's the entire reading here for everybody watching, but somebody needs to hear that. Who knows, this client might be watching. Yeah, girl, I said what I said. The rest of you guys, this is just showing like that you do feel guarded, you feel insecure. Maybe this person's giving you reason for that. Maybe it's them that's feeling guarded and insecure. You'll know, okay? You'll know which way this goes if this is your reading. Maybe you're just scared of getting hurt. Everybody feels that way sometimes. There is a neediness and a cleanliness, and the more you hold on to something, you know, the tighter you hold on to it, the more it's going to slip through your fingers, right? So you have to be careful with that kind of an energy. This could be related to material matters like work, finance, home, those kind of things as well. You know, being in some kind of fear, some sort of insecurity. So the more you hold on to something, there's some shadow work that needs to be done. There certainly was for that client. Definitely in need of shadow work. And the nice thing is that when I'm doing these videos, I can take as long as I want, you know, to kind of make the point. Whereas when somebody's just got like 3 minutes or 5 minutes, you know, they want you to want to ask you, you know, 50 questions all along the way for obvious answers and split hair about everything, then you don't have the time to really explain, dumb it down to the level they need it dumbed down, evidently, for them to understand. And then they're like, well, that was vague. And it's like, no, you just don't have time and you're playing stupid, or you are stupid, in which case that's not really my fault. Okay, guys, I'm picking up on the bitterness of the Four of Pentacles energy here, so we're just going to go ahead and move on. But that's kind of how this person or this energy is, you know. At the very least, if nothing else resonates with you, there is this energy of needing to figure out what you need to let go of in order to move on, to move forward. Doesn't mean you need to let go of this person, but there's something you're holding on to that's not serving you, okay? There's some sort of fear or insecurity that's not serving you. Could be related to work, could be related to a boss, could be. Go ahead and grasp for it with your tight little hands. The King of Wands is coming out again. It could be related to a King of Wands, fire sign energy, particularly getting Leo. I was just going to say that. Mr. Leo, you guys could be here for, or someone like that, okay? Fire sign energy is a bold leader, powerful, charming, courageous. But what is the dynamic between, actually, let's get your person. For those who've chosen and are watching group 1, who is their person of interest? And how do they feel? Like, how do they feel towards my client right now? That's what we want to know. 10 of Wands. Things are difficult. You guys could be in separation, okay? We've got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, Virgo energy. And then I think this is Moon in Sagittarius. No, Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn in Sagittarius. So this is an oppressed feeling. I'm getting something about a new beginning. Some sort of new beginning, whether that's a new cycle within the relationship or something else. It does feel like materially focused. Somebody could be starting a new job and it's been very hectic, and it's coming out in this reading that this person is feeling like whatever new endeavor that they're in, or that they need to start, and they know that they need to do this, they need a new beginning, they need to make some sort of solid offer or accept a solid offer. Like there's something about beginning something, because 10 is the end of a cycle. It feels like it's just very difficult for them. Okay, so it's somehow reflecting or affecting this connection, because this is your reading and this is how they feel about you. Okay, this person still feels like weighed down by past baggage. They feel like they need to get rid of that, you know, before they enter into a new relationship or a new cycle within this relationship. I also get that this person is also holding on to something tightly, so you're mirroring each other. Okay, if you're absolutely sure that you're like, oh, I'm completely healthy, 1000%, then in that case you would know that this person is somebody that holds on tightly to things. In this case, this person feels like you know, they're holding on tightly to the past, something that happened in the past, whether it's with you or not. You would know. It depends on your situation. This person is having a hard time just like moving forward. So this could be them thinking that you're that way, right? Because how I talked at the beginning of your reading. They could be feeling like that too. That it's whatever it is, bottom line, whoever is coming across as holding on too tight to something, particularly the past, it's coming at the expense of the future, because it's preventing a new beginning from happening, or it's making that new beginning extremely, extremely slow. This might have nothing at all to do with you or your worthiness, okay? If this is your person, then they need to do the shadow work. Maybe they're just not ready for a relationship at this time. Maybe the timing is just not right, okay? So that's how they're feeling. I'm going to get another card on how this person is feeling, because I feel like a lot of people chose group 1, so the more people who choose, you know, yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Some of you, this is like a major change, an ending, something like that. There needs to be the end to something, and maybe there already has been an ending in this connection, or this person is doing poorly financially, because this is the 5 of Pentacles energy. But the 5 of Pentacles comes after the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is about achieving a certain level of status, but then being really clingy because you're afraid you're going to lose what you've worked hard for, and as a result, law of attraction, boom, you lost it. So whether it's talking emotionally or financially, materially, or both, that's how this person's feeling. That they feel pessimistic, they feel hopeless. This person could be feeling depressed. And again, it could have nothing to do with you. If they seem guarded and you're like, why is this person guarded? It's because of this. Feeling depressed, feeling at a loss, feeling left out in the cold. This person would likely not want to expose or show their negativity to you. They might be thinking they're doing the noble and the just and the right thing by being that way. But in reality, you know, you're left wondering, why are they being that way? So maybe you're feeling shut out. This person needs to learn how to open up again if this is going to work in the long run, long term. Okay. What is the... Whoa. Yeah, hanged ones. This could be in stagnation, but you guys still feeling each other psychically, intuitively. There's some sense of understanding between the two of you. Come back here, card. Situation for group 1 between them and their person of interest. Justice. What comes around goes around. We've got 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody could have cheated. Somebody could be cheating, or what do you call it? Just being deceptive, trying to get away with something. That could be anything. Okay, doesn't, you know, whatever. It's justice though. Justice is saying, like, if there was some sort of deception, we'll just call it deception. In the situation between the two of you, if that's currently happened, or if that's what happened to bring this connection to an end, or to make somebody feel like depressed, or some way, shape, or form, you know, led to such a situation, then it's like karmic justice here. The truth is being revealed, or somebody is looking at the truth or looking for the truth. Well, the Justice card shows, I mean, that's a Judge Judy card, right? It's like, no BS. I see straight through it. I know exactly what this is, and I'm calling bullshit. Where there is bullshit, I'm going to call it out, you know, that kind of an energy between the two of you. So maybe you guys are both holding each other accountable. Maybe this person hurt you. Okay, let's just go ahead with that narrative. And now, you know, you guys both feel like let the chips fall where they may. People are getting what they deserve, kind of thing. So if this person is feeling, you know, depressed and that things are so difficult, things are so hard and all of this, then it's like it was their karma and they brought it on themselves. Okay? So that's kind of what it feels like. So you might be like, cry me a river. Like the Justice? Yeah, Justice and Justin Timberlake song, Cry Me a River, right? What was the story behind that? Britney Spears cheated on him. Wasn't it supposed to be with Ben Affleck? I always call him Affleck. I don't know who she cheated, but that was that song about, and she came crying back to him, wanting him back. Like, so in this case, maybe that's you. Maybe that's your person, I mean. Cry you a river, want you back. And then you're like, nah, I'm gonna be insecure and guarded because, you know, and I don't care how sad you are. I mean, maybe I do care, but I'm Judge Judy about the situation, and I don't have to, you know, I'm letting my feelings stay out of it, and I'm just using my brain, I'm using my head, because you're getting what you deserve, that kind of thing. That's that energy with that. If none of that happened, which I'm finding it hard to believe, maybe for an odd few, none of that scenario happened, then this is just talking about there is this really strong emphasis of needing fairness and balance within the relationship. There is this strong need for there to be clear communication so that you guys can both understand each other. I feel like on an intuitive, emotional level, you do understand each other, but when it comes to like verbally communicating or just communicating, right, in direct communication with one another, there needs to be more of that in order for you guys to really understand the situation, the relationship. Both of you are kind of closed down. Both of you need to work on open communication if you want this to go anywhere anyway, right? You don't have to do anything, but that's what the Justice is talking about. You know, there needs to be some sort of development in terms of balance and fairness in the relationship. So it's like whatever's going to happen, there's this knowledge that things need to be honest and fair, and there needs to be mutual respect of each other's wants, needs, and boundaries in order for anything to move forward here. The whole relationship hinges on honesty and fairness, and it's like you both understand that and you both know that. Balance, fairness, harmony. Nobody can be a lover boy or a lover girl. People can come in with their little bat in the eyelashes and showing their cleavage. Okay, for example, I'm being a little silly, or you know, showing their wallet, or walking with swag, or whatever they're trying to do to peacock. Who cares? You know, bottom line, it's got to feel good. There has to be a truthful, unguarded, honest conversation, and both parties need to work it out together for there to be anything. And I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. If this is your reading, you guys, you and your person of interest, this is the energy between you, that of Justice, okay? So, where's this going? What is the outcome? Where's this going? What is the outcome for those who are watching Group 1? Boom. Temperance energy, okay? This could be somebody from your past. You've got children together. Somebody could be coming across as immature, or the relationship's in an immature phase, especially if it's a newer relationship or one that's come back around, so it's feeling new again. Or this is, you know, some sort of like friendship situation perhaps, but bottom line with this, it does feel good, and this is a good card to come out in the outcome position, okay? Because this is letting us know that you guys are going to work it out like grown-ups, okay? So this is really the best position for the Temperance card. It's like no matter what, everything's going to be okay, and you will like the outcome. So it depends on, you know, what you want. Either way, you're going to like the outcome. What's the outcome going to be? I feel like some of you have a new person coming in for you. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have a new person coming in for you, and that's going to be the Justice. It's like whatever deception or whatever happened here, whoever's fault it was, there's going to be peace after struggle, moderation, a simple life, good choices. Maybe, you know, this is a situation where somebody felt like, you know, only a dramatic, heated, you know, relationship is emblematic of true love. Like it has to be heated and dramatic in order to feel real and blah, blah, blah. No. You're not. Whoever this energy is, like if anybody out there has felt that way subconsciously, consciously, whatever, it's not going to be that way anymore. Like this is the energy that you don't appreciate as a teen, but you crave as an adult, for example. Because this is a card of contentment and peace and plenty, and you know, just surviving tough times and still coming out ahead. So this is really about peace. So the immature will look at this energy as a lack of chemistry. But the ones who have been through hell and back can now appreciate this energy. And I feel like, you know, especially this person, whoever's on this side, this 10 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, that's hell and back. Okay, so we're seeing that going to be done with, that hell and back energy going bye-bye. And it's going to be, you know, very good. And so it's really a good energy. And this is the kind of energy that, like, just to give like examples, and when you're in a temperance type relationship, like even small, like running errands, for example, becomes pleasant. Any kind of task, doing chores becomes pleasant, grocery shopping, because you're together. Anytime you get to be with each other, you feel emotional comfort, you feel safe. So that's that kind of energy. Okay, you guys could do anything together and it would still feel good because you're doing it together. And it's peaceful, it's calm, you know, it's not, you know, I don't know how else to put it. It's not doing like, because you're so clingy on each other, that's why you're always together. It's nothing like that. It's not anxious. This is a very calm kind of thing. And so no matter what the troubles are now, peace and happiness are coming. Okay, so for at least like 10%, will this be with their person of interest? Yes. For those of you that know that this is a higher level soulmate relationship, who have perhaps been in some sort of I'm talking serious relationship. The only ones that this Temperance is talking about your person, of those who are watching, for you to have, okay, because I said this is going to be with someone else, and the justice and the karma is going to be that this person is going to lose you, period. Okay, for what they did, especially those who were very deceptive, and those who cheated and things like that. History, their history. The only time that's not going to be the case is in terms of like, yeah, you're going to stay together or get back together. Okay, for those that want that, that's a possibility for some watching, but probably only for those who are already in a committed relationship with this person. So if this is just someone you were dating, friends with benefits with, not committed to, if it was like that, if it was on that level, probably this situation's history and you're going to live happily ever after with someone else. But if this is someone that you lived with, were married to, or were in a very strong committed relationship, then you're going to have a temperance outcome with them. Or there's that potential for that. There's still that potential for that. Okay? And some of you, yeah, it could be that you're somewhere in the middle, but you feel like this person is like a serious twin flame, I was going to say. Some of you would call them that. Or soulmate, you feel like that. Then there's still potential. There's always potential anyway, you know, because you're God of your reality. But your energy is aligning with this reading for a reason. So it's feedback telling you what you're aligning with. And if it resonates with you, then that lets you know, what you should do going forward in terms of the situation, okay? So what would this person say if they had no filter? Yeah, if you're wondering if I'm mad or upset, I'm not. I'm totally fine and unbothered. Yeah, because it's not, like for some of you, it's just not directly related to you. Like I said multiple times at the beginning of the reading, that they could be feeling this depression or this, that they're very burdened and things like that, and that could have nothing to do with you. So this is speaking to those of you that, if you're wondering, this person's saying it has nothing to do with you, that they're this way. But in a way, it does have something to do with you, because it's like their karma, especially if they did you so, if they did you so dirty, then it is their karma. They don't realize that, maybe consciously. I find the way that your mind works so stimulating, it's attractive. What will you think up next? So still feeling that mental connection, and there's that number 1. So feeling anxious about a new beginning, or not being able to have a new beginning because of their, what they're going through, their inability to let go of the hard feelings of the past, their inability to let go of their baggage is preventing a new beginning, but they think about it. They find you, attractive. I feel like, You always have to be the center of attention, and I'm not into it. So some sort of resentment or jealousy with this person, or they just feel like you have to be the center of attention. They're not into it. Like maybe they want to be the center of attention. Yeah, some of them just feel like some of you, you know, you're just good. You're just good. You're solid. You're happy. Like, I don't know. This energy of this person. Remember when I was saying that maybe this person confuses like drama and things being all messy with being like true passion and true love? Well, they're missing out. Okay, they're missing out because you're solid, and they could be letting you slip through their fingers for that reason, you know, because they're not mature enough to appreciate what you bring to the table and the potential for the relationship where it's going to be in this temperance energy. And I think that that's what this person's saying, like, you always have to be the center of attention. No, I'm just chill, you know, and I create, you know, chill energy around me, and I attract, and people are attracted to abundant, you know, chill people. So that, you know, if you see people gravitating towards group one, it's not because group one is having to be the center of attention, although maybe some of you are, no, you know, whatever. But for the most part, it's not like you're trying to do that. It's just that vibrationally you're in alignment with positive attention. You know, even some negative, but positive attention. You're in alignment with receiving attention. That's who you are, because you're higher vibrational than this person. They're looking at it like, oh, you have to be, or whatever. It's like, no, you're just a fool. You're just a fool. You're just a fool. You're a sad fool. I don't even know who we're talking to, but, you know, on behalf of my clients, I'm going to be sassy, or my viewers in this case. So, what was the next card? Did I say we're going to get some charms? Let's get some charms. If the reading is resonating, please hit the like button and subscribe. It does keep me coming back to do more readings. And if you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below. Also, Keen is doing the $1 for 5 minutes deal. That's linked down below as well. Let's get some charms to give us a little further clarity on this reading for group one. Self-love, okay? Rose quartz, stone of love, opens the heart, heals emotions, helps you to see the good in yourself and others. So, honey, if you guys are in this Four of Pentacles energy, you need to get yourself some rose quartz, okay? Wear some rose quartz, or do just set the intention that you're going to open your heart, because opening your heart is the opposite of what she's doing right now. Protecting her heart, perhaps hiding behind material things. Opening your heart helps you see good in yourself as well. It's also very healing, so that's what you're being told to do, or letting you know what would help your person in whatever case. What is that, a beach ball? Maybe some of you live near the beach. You need to go to the beach. Relax, chill, play, have fun, lighten up. If you're doing that, cool, keep doing that. We've got I love horses. So maybe you're born in the year of the horse, or your person's born in the year of the horse, or you just literally love horses. Horses are a symbol of power, but horses can be quite skittish as well. You have to touch them, deal with them, talk to them in a way that makes them feel very at ease. Because the last thing you want is to be around a nervous, like, how much do they weigh? Like 1,000 pounds? A nervous 1,000-pound animal, you know, that could stomp on you like you were a bug, like out of nowhere for nothing. So this is maybe kind of giving a little clue as to, you know, something that's going on here. Then we've got the ball and chain. That's what I was saying. Some of you were married to this person, or marriage is kind of a theme, somehow, way, shape, or form affects this reading, affects your connection in some way, shape, or form. And it's also the ball and chain, baggage. This person needs to cut that. They're not able to move on. They need to break this chain, okay? Chain to the past, chain to their burdens, whatever that is that's holding them back. We've got the star here. I don't know if it's a falling star. Well, this relationship is like a falling star for this person. They're not able to appreciate it, and now it's going away. For others of you, it's a shooting star, because you got temperance as your outcome. So you got a pure, whole, protected union coming to you in your future, okay? So you could be Aquarius, could have a life path, number 8, or that could be born in the 8th, and you're beautiful. It's like your spirit guide, they're letting you know, you are beautiful just the way you are, inside and out. You don't have to feel insecure. You don't have to hide behind anything. You don't have to close down your heart. That's what we've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and help to keep it going. And I'm going to move on to group 2. Group 2 is what? The Queen of Wands. We're going to move on to the Queen of Wands. So if you feel guided to, stick around or check out the playlist link down below for a different reading. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Alright, welcome group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. Alright, 5-card spread looking at your reading with your situation, person of interest, specific person, whatever the case may be. You chose the Queen of Wands energy. You could be a fire sign or have it strong in your chart, or your person could. Remember, it's a general reading, so take it how it resonates. Energies can be flip-flopped, or vice versa. And we're going to look at your feelings towards your person of interest and then their feelings towards you. We'll get some messages towards the end, some charms. So for everyone watching group 2, how are they currently feeling towards their person of interest, the one they came to the reading for? Queen of Earth. Excuse me. You could also have strong Earth in your chart. So you're feeling loving and caring towards this person. Thoughtful, creative, warm, sensible. Making time for those around you. Taking a serious approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. It's feeling very kind and caring towards this person. Okay? You're wanting to nurture the relationship. You could be in a serious relationship with this person. You could be doing well for yourself financially, professionally, or both. You know, yeah. So you're feeling like you feel like you're this person's serious partner. Is that the case? We're going to find out. How does this person feel towards group 2? How does group 2's person feel towards them? 7 of Earth. Could both be Earth signs. Okay? So 7 of Earth, the card says, seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So maybe this person's worrying unnecessarily. They feel like they've put in a lot of effort in nurturing this relationship. Some area they feel like they've put in a lot of effort. Yeah, they feel like they've put in effort. So this feels like a relationship that's been established, or that where you've known each other for a long time. They already feel like they've put effort into this. It's like this person is feeling like they're being patient. This person might be worrying, but they're also, you know, they're also pleased with the progress that they're making. And, you know, especially if you guys are in a relationship, actually together right now, like together, And this person definitely feels like this relationship's made progress, that, you know, you guys have both worked on cultivating the connection over a long time, and that you guys have been working together pretty well so far, and they just kind of feel like, you know, you're both growing and thriving through this connection. And even though things aren't always perfect, or things aren't always unicorns and butterflies, they feel like, you know, you guys do have a deep connection, and that, you know, that's going to make everything worth it. Okay? If this is somebody that you're no longer with, like an ex or somebody from your past, this person does feel like they're waiting patiently for you guys to become more mature, for you guys both to grow. And they do feel like there's a chance that you're going to end up back together in the long run. But I feel like most of you, this is more established relationship, like somebody you're dealing with presently. And this person just generally feels really good about the relationship. Feels like it has a lot of potential, a lot of room to grow. So what is the relationship dynamic between these two? For my group 2s, what is a relationship dynamic? I've got 9 of water or 9 of cups. Things are lovely. I don't know. Things are lovely. 9 of water. So if things are horrible, then maybe this isn't your reading, because things are lovely. Or unless you want to claim it, then go ahead and claim the reading, because so far you guys love each other. I mean, it's coming out that you both love each other. You both have a lot of feelings for one another. You feel like abundant financially. You guys should be doing well for yourselves. There also, though, feels like there's emotional fulfillment, which is good, because water is about emotion. So far we've got earth energy, which is very good in a practical sense, in a sensual, physical sense. But this is talking about emotional fulfillment, and on personal levels too, not just within the relationship. But that any kind of like personal achievements that you guys acquire or experience is affecting this connection in a positive way. Because it brings in, people are happy with themselves and happy with, you know, their work or whatever they're doing personally, then they're happier within a relationship. So there's a lot more joy and satisfaction as a result of that. And so it does feel like you guys are feeling content. You're feeling like you've had accomplishments. You feel like you are expressing your love, your joy for one another. Again, if this is not happening, it's not your reading, but you can claim the reading. It does feel like you guys are in a phase where, at the very least, you know, as individuals, you're enjoying the fruits of your labor, what you've accomplished, and finding genuine satisfaction in life's pleasures. But it does feel like there's an element of that you're sharing, like you're sharing with each other this energy. So somehow, way, shape, or form, that's the energy between the two of you. Emotional satisfaction, just feeling like, you know, this has a lot of potential. This person already showed that they feel like it has more potential for growth, and that there's more potential for, like, if it's not now like an emotionally fulfilling relationship, they definitely feel like there is that potential for that to happen. But if you are in a relationship, which I suspect many of you are, it is satisfying. You guys are in a content phase, or you're going to be in a content phase soon, where you guys feel like mutually happy, mutually fulfilled. There is like a realization of your dreams and together. So it's like no matter what happened, even if there's somebody, you know, from your past, like an ex, there is this feeling of feeling satisfied. You're still like satisfied. I don't know why. Not every breakup is a terrible breakup. Not every breakup feels horrible. Or maybe that's just been so long that you no longer hurt over it anymore. It just feels like there's been a healing and acceptance, and there's personal satisfaction that people are doing, you know, good and feeling good, and that's a good thing. So let's find out what the future is. What's the outcome? Where is this going? For those who are watching this reading, what's the outcome and where is it going? Magician. Ooh, for my manifestors here. The Magician, manifesting what you want. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay. So are they manifesting a new beginning with their person of interest? Alright, is anybody watching manifesting a new beginning with their person of interest? Yeah. And our, like, okay, like I said before, I feel like the majority watching, you are in a relationship with this person. You love each other, and that's a known factor. In that case, this is saying that this new beginning is with you and your person of interest. Okay? That you guys are manifesting, you're doing well for yourselves, and we're seeing like focused creativity, turning your vision into reality. Like whatever your guys' vision is for this relationship, you're turning that into reality. You're taking inspired action on it. You're not trying to manipulate things in the 3D by forcing things to happen, by playing games, or I'll do this to try to manipulate this to happen. You're not doing all that. You're just in the flow, and you are realizing your vision. Like you guys are already good manifestors because you're coming across as earth energy in a positive sense. So you're already manifesting things from the 4D and into the earthly realm, into the earthly plane, and that's going to continue going forward. So you're going to manifest your shared vision with this person in the future. So it feels very... I mean, sometimes we can interpret the Magician as, you know, something that maybe you might be a little questionable about his energy if we're talking about a person. So I think with this 9 of Cups energy and the Magician, I think it's important to kind of recognize the possibility that this person, you know, might not be as great as you think they are. They're great. Don't get me wrong. For those that, especially those that I'm talking to, this person is great. Like, but is he impossibly attractive, hugely articulate, confident, financially smart, funny as hell, sex god? Like, is he all of those things really? I mean, technically, no. Technically no, but he might be someone that exaggerates a little bit, or just makes you feel like you're living like in a dream. Okay, and so yeah, just kind of be aware of that. I'm not saying anything terrible, but maybe this person, like with that 7 of Pentacles energy, they feel maybe a little bit inadequate, because 7 of Pentacles isn't 10 of Pentacles, right? It's not King of Pentacles. I think they will become the King of Pentacles. I think that's what they're manifesting in the future. That energy of, you know, being a true match to you. In that case, they would be a true match to you, and that's somebody that's you know, solid, practical, wise, a wise investor, a leader in the situation. But they might kind of like come across, for example, like telling you that, you know, they're in banking, and you're thinking this is like a Wall Street guy or something, you know, somebody that, I don't know, makes a lot of money, a financier, and really he's a teller at the bank. But he's still good people. Like, I'm getting a good vibe from this person overall. So just, that's an example, and it would do that out of insecurity, maybe feeling like they're not truly lovable at their core. But I can see that you love this person. Okay, if this is your reading, you love this person. Yeah. So, but in any case, with this in the outcome, you guys make things work, and you manifest things, and it's going to be relatively easy, because inspired action is freaking easy. Okay, and that's the goal. Not efforting your way to something. Like, this person, I'm assuming he's a he, because most who watch are feminines, is efforting right now, but they're still happy, but they feel like this relationship's effort. But going forward, it gets a lot easier. Okay, you're manifesting in spite of obstacles. You both will not settle for less than your visions of what you want. I have to admit that you are probably more advanced, you know, as the Queen of Earth, more advanced in getting what you want than this person, but they're learning. Okay, so I definitely get that everything's going to be great. Just like, I'm not going to salt coat it. It might be, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles energy needs it to be great. I mean, she needs to be comfortable. Like I said before, she's not going to be happy with the starving artist. Okay, she might make donations to their foundation. She might even make them a lasagna and take it, to their co-op. She might even hang out and share a drink. She might do something. She might give the encouraging words to help them keep going, but she's not going to drink from an empty cup forever. I'm not saying that this person's an empty cup, but that's what I'm saying. The magician is saying that you're going to manifest even like better beyond that, and you don't have to worry about those things. And so it's very positive. It's like it might come to the point where it looks like this isn't not going to go your way, or that the relationship's not going to work out, or something's not going to happen that you want to happen. But this is a card of snatching victory from the jaws of defeat. And so when that happens, you're really meant to savor it. I mean, savor it now, with 9 of Cups being your combined energy with this person. Savor it now. Like attracts like. What you appreciate, you create more things to appreciate. So do that. We've got the bottom of the deck, Ace of Water. Exactly. New beginning, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and enhanced intuition, a new home. Oh, somebody could be getting a new home as well, okay? For an odd few, you're going to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat with someone that you're not already in a relationship with. The rest of you, it's just an emotional new beginning within the relationship. Alright, let's get a few messages from your person of interest, what they would say to you if they had no filter. Assuming you have a personal interest, or if this is a person from your future, it could be from them as well. We've got, I imagine you have many love options, and I'm not sure I can outperform them to win your favor. This person imagining that you have many love options, whether you do or you don't. And there's that insecurity. So if you were wondering, like, what does 7 of Earth person have to be insecure about? They're saying, like, they're basically imagining that, you're out of their league, or that you have a lot of options. And we've got the Page of Pentacles energy. Yeah, it just confirms what I said. You're coming across as Queen of Pentacles, and this person's coming across as the 7 of Earth, or the Page of Pentacles in this case, which is remarkably below the Queen of Pentacles, especially financially. But anyway you slice it. And this person's saying, you're unlike anyone I've ever met before. I just want to learn everything about you. You're incredibly intriguing. And like I said before, they've got a lot to learn, and they're going to learn it from you. Just kind of even just how to live their life, Give me time to think. I promise I will get back to you. So maybe this is somebody that is slow to respond. They're a slow responder. They don't get back to you right away. If that's going to resonate, then it's going to resonate with you. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let's get some charms. For those who have chosen group 2, let's get some more clarity on this reading for them regarding their person of interest. We've got maintain your grasp. So they're holding on, right? They're holding on. They're not letting go. They feel like it's hard. They feel like things are hard. But they're not letting go. They're holding on to this. They're not letting go. And they're not letting go of their vision, okay? So when you get to the end of the rope, tie knot and hold on. That's this person's motto. Then we've got the blue moon and the star here. So moon is Piscean and Cancer energy. The star is, in the tarot anyway, Aquarius energy. So those could be strong in somebody's chart. This really pretty blue color is kind of reminding me of intuition, but also of focus, of stability. Yeah. Okay. So they're all elements to this relationship. What is this? Oh, that's cute. Somebody could be born in the year of the tiger, because we've got this little tiger charm, and the little tiger charm's holding his little fist up. That's cute. And it kind of reminds me of this guy, the magician. Could be here for a Gemini as well. He's not holding his fist up, but he's holding his manifesting wand up. So it's like, I will snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. It's happening. Got another star. Same pretty blues. You guys could have really a strong intuitive connection, but also it's just a strong, stable connection. I feel like you guys are both focused like focused individuals, and focus, you know, helps to bring your manifestations to fruition, helps you to get what you want, right? We've got this little green leaf here. It's pretty green. I like green. Color of money. It's associated with earth. You guys are earth energy, regardless of sign. It's about healing, growth, prosperity, fertility. You could have a child with this person, or will have more children with them if you want to. It's here. That's a strong possibility. I think this is all I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel. I have to keep it going. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below the video. If you'd like that 5 minutes for $1 on Keen, that's linked down below as well. Thanks for watching. All right, welcome group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. We've got Page of Swords here, so that's your group. You could have it strong in your chart. You could have air strong in your chart. Don't have to. I'm going to do my 5-card spread looking at the relationship with you, your person of interest, or your future person, depending on who you're here for. Let me find the deck of cards that I want to use for you guys. Go ahead and use, I want to use my last Unicorn Tarot. So let's do that. And get everything situated. Okay. So for everyone who chose the Page of Swords, everyone watching group 3, I'm going to start off with how group 3 really feels about their person of interest, the one they came to the reading for. Then we're going to find out how their person of interest feels about them. And then we're going to get the situation and the future outcomes, some messages, some charms. So here we go. So group 3, how do they feel about their person of interest? We got the 8 of Swords. So it's not that you're feeling about them, it's more that you are thinking about them, which makes sense. That matches the Page of Swords energy. So the Swords energy is about the mind, okay? It's about intellect. And 8 of Swords is saying that you are overthinking about this person. You might really want them to reach out. Some of you are getting hints or feeling like a psychic connection to this person. And you might be overthinking that, wondering like, what does it mean? I get that frequently in my private practice, people wanting to know, you know, I'm thinking about this person a lot. What does it mean? What does it mean? Sometimes it doesn't mean a whole lot. I'm sorry. Sometimes it just doesn't. But it is Mercury retrograde, and people do associate that with, you know, exes returning or people from the past just popping up. So maybe this is someone that, you know, someone from your past. Maybe it's not. But it does show that, you know, you feel like you're trapped in a situation, like you don't have a choice. And this is not true, but this is how you feel. Like maybe you don't want to take responsibility. Maybe okay, this can be vice versa or interchangeable. So maybe this is how you feel your person is, but it's up to you to assign that. You know your situation. You take it how it resonates. So what I'm getting is that whoever this 8 of Swords is they don't want to take responsibility if anything goes wrong, so they're not moving. Okay, they're not doing anything. They're even like maybe playing the victim role. What I'm getting is I always get that that song, Nobody Move, Nobody Get Hurt. And I think this is from I don't know. Never mind. It doesn't matter where it comes from. You youngins won't know it anyway. So, but that's the energy I always get with, well, not always, but often we'll get with the 8 of Swords is nobody move, nobody get hurt. Okay, so this is that energy. Like if I don't move, I won't get hurt. So maybe that's the energy that you're in towards this person. Maybe you feel like that's the energy they're in towards you. But either way, this is based in fear, based in anxiety, worried that something's gone wrong or will go wrong. Maybe feeling smothered in some way, not open to communication, or communication's not happening, wanting more communication but not feeling like they can do it or take action towards it. Just feeling like trapped in one's head, just feeling trapped, feeling anxious, feeling smothered, something along those lines. So sorry you guys are in that energy. For whoever's in that energy, sorry to see that. So how does your person of interest feel towards you? How does group 3's person feel towards group 3? Ten of Wands. Okay, so maybe you want to go back and watch group 2 as well if you were undecided between the two groups, because this came out in this position for group 2 as well. But so far, let's see what else comes out. Maybe it's going to be similar, maybe it's not. But this is a card of past baggage. Okay, so this person feels like oppression. This person feels weighed down by past baggage. Is it with the viewer that they feel weighed down by past baggage? Why? Because this person wants to talk to you as well. For some reason, it's like you guys aren't talking or not saying what needs to be said. This person's still attracted to you. But it's like there's outside there's competition, might be competition. That's why I said that. And what I meant to say was outside interference. That could even be like other responsibilities, other burdens, things of that nature. Okay. This person is still holding on to a lot of baggage. And it's like they don't want to let go of you, but they also don't want to let go of the baggage that prevents us from moving forward. So this person needs to do some work on themselves. They need to do some shadow work. Sometimes when I see the Ten of Wands, it reminds me of the kind of shadow work that occurs when somebody is only attracted to really difficult situations because they think it's a challenge. It's kind of the human plight, like human beings being misled to think that to glorify challenges, right? To glorify the grind, to glorify all that. What it does is it gets you off your track, and it makes it hard for you to really embrace and maintain that you are God of your reality, that you are creator, and that you can have, be, and do anything that you want, and that you don't have to suffer. There's nothing glorified about suffering. But it's like this person got the wrong idea somewhere along the line, as many do. And they have intimacy issues. A true Ten of Wands person will likely have intimacy issues, especially when it comes to the outcome, which this isn't, so this won't resonate for everyone, but they have intimacy issues that manifest in getting into really tough and messy situations, because if everything's always a mess, if everything's always going wrong, or everything's always hard, then there is no real risk of having to be vulnerable. But of course you should want to be vulnerable, because you can't experience true intimacy, true connection and closeness with another human being unless you're vulnerable. This person is kind of shooting themselves in the foot, you know. They're not allowing themselves to get close. So this person could need your help. Maybe you both need each other, but neither one of you is asking for help. It's like this person is holding it all in themselves. Like, if they don't seem like they're going through stuff, well, maybe you don't know about it, because this is not the type of person that would reveal that. Maybe you do know about it, but there's something that makes this person feel weighed down. And even if this person has a lot of people around them, it's like that outside interference is around them, but that's more that they keep people around them because they can't be with themselves. And then that's sad, and it's one of the saddest things, when they just cannot be with themselves. I saw, like, I think it was a meme or a little video, I don't know where it was, that I saw on social media somewhere, of this girl who had a breakdown because she had to be on the plane by herself for like several hours. She went on a plane trip, and she made a big deal about, yay, this is the first time I'm going to be alone. I'm usually always with someone. Now I'm going to be alone. What is, like, it's an adventure. Let me record it. No, she literally had a breakdown because she couldn't stand her own company. That's horrible. I feel like for somebody out there, that's a message. Maybe this person, this 10 of Wands person, is like that. So if they have people around a lot, I feel like some of these people are not even nice people. Like, they don't even get along with these people, some of them that are always around them. But they just have them around so they don't have to be with themselves. This person has a lot of stuff they need to work through. So what is the... And if this doesn't resonate, it's not going to resonate for everyone. Choose a different group. Get a private reading. What is the situation between the two of them? For those who are watching that this resonates with, we got 4 of Wands energy. So beautiful energy. You could consider this person your twin flame, your soulmate, higher level soulmate. Okay. I always like to tell my clients that just because somebody, you know, is, or you feel that somebody is your twin flame or your higher level soulmate, doesn't mean that, you know, you're quote unquote meant to be, or, you know, that you have to put up with any crap. Because you, again, you're God of your reality. You don't have to put up with anything. And you can make whoever you want your soulmate and twin flame. Bottom line, point blank. No, it's not romantic, but it's fact. Okay? I mean, I should say, that's my belief. It's a fact. Okay, so the situation between the two of you, it does feel like, regardless of what's happened between the two of you, regardless of what you're each individually going through, and it looks like hard times on both sides, the energy between the two of you is still loving. Like in the 4D, this is you guys. So in the 3D and in many other respects, you know, you're in this energy. Just look at the picture. It tells the story. I don't even have to say anything. Okay? Does that look comfortable and happy to you? Look at this person. Does he look pleased and happy and in a good energy? No. What's the combined energy between the two of you? Okay? So, even if this is an ex or somebody that you're not with anymore, or somebody that you're having a hard time with, this is showing a certain amount of acceptance and peace and happiness, regardless. Okay? So, whatever you guys are going through, it might not have anything to do with the other person. And if it did have to do with the other person, it's like you guys have, like the baggage this person has doesn't have to do with you. Or that you guys have moved past any pain from the past or any conflict in the relationship. And you guys are now in a good place, you know, where you can look back at the situation with understanding and with optimism and feeling like good and feeling like free and maybe celebrating, maybe seeing each other out and about at parties or things like that. Or, you know, when you're together, it's good, it's really good. And you both feel like you're growing and you're resilient and all of these things. Regardless, even if you guys are split. For others of you, it does feel like you guys have completed a certain stage, because interestingly, the 4 of Wands, even though it's a 4, it's still talking about completing a stage. Because we've got the 2 of Wands, which, well, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is the beginning. It's a spark. It's the inspiration to take action. The 2 of Wands is, you know, planning, the planning stages of taking action, of implementing your vision. 3 of Wands is you put in the effort. Now you're waiting for that vision to unfold, but you know it's coming. And the 4 of Wands is it's come. Okay? So it's the beginning of a cycle, or it's a completion of a stage. It's a completion of a stage. It's a cherry on top. It's the carrot, and you caught the carrot. That kind of thing. It's that energy here. 10 of Wands is the ending of a cycle too. So it feels like, you know, this person feels more complete with you than you do with them, or complete with the situation as it relates to you than maybe you feel, because you're in that 8 of Swords energy. Whoever's in the 8 of Swords energy is, you know, not seeing the forest for the trees, is too in their head, okay, and wearing the blindfold and missing out, not seeing things, feeling like a victim, whatever. And this person is also struggling, but when it comes to you, they do feel like a certain amount of acceptance about where it's at, and no hard feelings towards you. So I mean, it does show like a strong potential, especially if you are involved with this person already, for a really happy, harmonious relationship. And I feel like whenever you are together, or if you even were to be together, like say you're not together, but the energy still is that of, you know, both of you feeling like you're on the same page, feeling like you have similar goals, feeling like what you've created in the past is still strong. There's still a strong foundation here between the two of you. There is happiness, there is stability, that it is comfortable, that it's happy, that it's in a stable phase where you guys both feel secure in love and content with one another, that there's mutual understanding, that there's joy here, a healthy balance, harmony, just a time of, you know, to enjoy the relationship and the happiness that it brings. So in that case, it's like you guys are doing great, but you individually have issues that you individually need to sort out. Okay, so let's get an outcome card. It's kind of interesting. What does the viewer need to know, and where is this going? Then we'll get some messages and some charms. For those watching group 3, where is this going? What is the outcome? 4 of coins. Another 4. You guys could have 4 strong in your chart or in your numbers. In numerology, we've got the 2 of cups at the bottom of the deck. So the honeymoon phase. Okay. Because there's so many challenges in your individual lives and potentially in the relationship, but yet you guys still really care about each other. In some cases, you love each other or feel like this is a soulmate. Both of you are going to have trouble with being possessive and holding on too tight. There's still going to be an underlying insecurity between the two of you going forward. So that's what the 4 of Pentacles is all about. And both of these are about completing something, right? So the 4 of Wands, like I said before, is the manifestation of a vision. It's come, right? It's come. The 4 of Coins is similar in that before that was the 2 of Coins. You're hustling, you're staying on your feet, you're like, you know, you're just hustling, basically, trying to stay your head above water, mostly in a financial sense. And 3 of Pentacles is about working together with others, like you've mastered your craft, like you've learned enough to start really earning or to start really creating stability. The 4 of Pentacles is, yes, I've got a level of stability. And that's the same. These two are mirroring each other, 4 and 4. So some of you could have 8 as one of your numbers, like life path number, heart's desire, expression number, and numerology. But what we got to be careful with this is, if you, like I said, like I tell my clients on a regular basis, if you hold on to something too tight, it's going to slip through your fingers, right? That's the fastest way to push it away. And it can also indicate some, what do you call it, materialistic tendencies. So yeah. Okay. All right. I really feel like materialistic tendencies, and I can't tell you like whose fault it's going to be or who's going to be the more materialistic one, but I feel that this was probably going to be this person, because this is about a lack of intimacy. Both of these cards, 4 of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands, can both be about a lack of intimacy. That can be about being emotionally stingy, not particularly affectionate. So that just goes around with the narrative that I said at the beginning of your reading with the 10 of Wands, intimacy issues. So it could be disappointing, I'm not gonna lie, you know. You guys are happy, there's this happy energy between the two of you now, or you're soon moving into that, but then ultimately going forward it's like mutual unhappiness, because this person is, you know, is going to become emotionally stingy, or already is, but that's going to continue or get worse going forward due to their intimacy issues. But yet at times they're really charming, so it's confusing. This is the emotionally avoidant attachment style. This is the anxious avoidant, or not even anxious avoidant, maybe anxious avoidant for some, but anxious attachment style. If you don't know what those are, look them up. emotionally avoidant, anxious. The more anxious you are, the more the avoidant will avoid. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Deal with that information as you wish. Okay, this is not a bad person, but you can't love them better. So if you're all in your head like, how can I make this better? How can I change what is wrong? Yada yada. You can't. This is them having to do their work. So manifest them to be better, and you can do that. But otherwise, as it is, you can't. Because if you were to try, this person would be mean to you. Like sometimes you're like, and I hear this in my private clients, you know, with my private clients, like I'll say something along the lines of, this person has a lot of inner baggage and stuff they have to work on, and they'll be like, but I'm trying and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. You know, kind of reminds me of Ashley Madison, that documentary on Netflix. And the wife at the beginning, when she's talking about, she was doing all the doings, right? I was, you know, cooking and cleaning, and I was attractive, and I was this, I was the perfect wife, and he still did this. In such a case, that's their problems, are their problems, right? You've aligned energetically with this mistreatment, but that you didn't do it on purpose. But that's just an example. Like, you can't, somebody needs to hear this, you can't really fix that in them. They have to do it, you know, themselves, unless you manifest otherwise. But I'm not going to get all into that because I don't have time. Bottom line with this, though, if this person's ever like mean to you sometimes, you know, you're like, I'm trying to help them and they just keep pushing me away, and then if you keep trying and keep trying, then eventually they're going to be mean to you, because they know if they hurt you, that's going to make you retreat. That's how they are, or they're going to be, for a lot of you who are watching, who this reading resonates with. And interestingly, they could be the avoidant type, but then also try to control you or be possessive of you, or view you as like another object that they've acquired. So we don't see the Emperor here anywhere. And with the Two of Cups, I feel like being generous with this card and saying, you know, maybe they're not as awful as they're starting to sound. In some cases, it could just be that, you know, money is a source of friction between the two of you, and, you know, who pays what and when, and just like money issues, you know, that couples can get into it about. So it's going to take like really careful discernment, self-awareness, you know, on your part, taking that blindfold off, getting out of your head, grounding into your body to keep an eye on this, and keep an open mind as well, to see, you know, what dynamic is going to be at play. Like, what dynamic is at play? And if it's you that's behaving in the ways described, then you need to take accountability for that. But you're not going to be able to see, you know, what's really happening if you can't get out of this Eight of Swords energy. So if this person starts to retreat on you in the future, just let them go. No amount of careful behavior on your part is going to fix it, because it's really not you. Unless you know that it is, and you're going to have to be really open-minded and objective and take accountability. And if it is you, then watch for possessiveness, watch for attempts to control. If you're trying to control this person, you know, it's just to calm your own fears, and that's not a good reason to try to control people. And I feel like, honestly, for most of you, it's this person that is going to be behaving that way. So, or does to some extent. So let's go ahead and get some cards here. Some message cards. I intend you guys all find someone that treats you good. That's it. That's all I want for all of my clients. Know your worth. Don't settle for less. You deserve the best. You are the operant power of your reality, and don't forget it. So, what would this person say to the viewer if they had no filter? You came through my life like a storm, disrupting everything. See, this person attracts messy situations. They're blaming it on you. Are you a Scorpio? Could be. Maybe they have strong Scorpio placements. But regardless, either way, this person is what did I say? It's validation. This person's attracted to messy situations. It doesn't matter if the situation or the person was messy before they met them. They're going to become messy as a result of dealing with them. And then this person's going to be like, you crazy. This is the type of person, for some of you, not all of you, okay? But for somebody out there, this is the type of person that will be like, you know, I have a crazy ex-girlfriend. My ex-girlfriend's crazy. Oh, that's a red flag when they say that. That's a red flag. Just know it's a freaking red flag. I speak from experience, but also I've heard it from others. It's a red flag. Because that, you know, chances are, like more times than not, the majority of times, that girlfriend was not crazy until they dealt with that person. Okay? And that's what made them crazy. So I think this person's a crazy maker. And then they kind of like blame it on the relationship or something here. I just dropped stuff. Come back here. We've got the Queen of Cups and we've got this one. Shadow energy. My emotions are difficult for me to handle, but I'm not telling you that. Yeah, keeping it to themselves, not telling you. That's what I said earlier. This person's going through stuff. You wouldn't even know it because they're not going to ask for help and they're not going to tell you. Because their emotions are difficult for me to handle. I'm not telling you that. Then we've got some sun energy here, Leo energy. To be honest, I like being in the center of attention a lot. And I can be demanding when I don't get it. Okay. Like, okay. So maybe this person demands that of themselves? I don't know. You're not giving them too much attention? I mean, you shine too bright and they don't like it? Like, I don't know what they mean by that. Maybe you do. Maybe that's why they always have to have people around them, even if those people are a-holes. I'm on YouTube, so I'm trying not to swear so much. Let's get one more message from this person. Exactly. When we're together, what we have fills me up so much I want for nothing else. You complete me. It's that Four of Wands energy. I told you guys, when you guys are together, you really do fill this person up. You really make them happy, feel content, all those positive things I said when that Four of Wands came out. And they're validating that. But it always, like, it comes at the end of a long, difficult journey. And yeah, and it's like, how long does this energy and this feeling last, though? You know, before they start backing away or getting funny on you. Not in a good way. That's what I want to know. Let's get some charms for you guys. For group 3, let's get some clarification on this reading. What do they need to know about this person or the situation? We've got, you remove the air from my lungs. So you remove the air from my lungs. Okay, so being soft on each other, loving each other, crushing, Two of Cups energy. So honeymoon phase, romantic love, partnership. Then we've got the dolphin. So we got a little sparkly dolphin. Could be somebody's spirit animal. You could look up the dolphin, and the dolphin's spiritual meaning and stuff like that. I always think of the dolphins just being very friendly, but they're also very powerful. And you know what? The dolphins can be jerks. I learned that a while ago. Like, some of their social dynamics, you know, they're like humans. You know how some humans are jerks within a social dynamic? Like, they can bully or even like sexually harass other dolphins and shit. Sorry guys, I'll stop. I'm just saying they can be, and I feel like, you know, not that this person's, you know what I mean. I'm just saying they can mistreat others, but generally they're thought of as very sweet and fun and pleasant and smart. So let's go with that. We've got the flower here, blooming, nurturing the relationship. Maybe this person's going to give you flowers. Maybe they have given you flowers before, but we've got the flower here. Maybe this person's love is seasonal. I don't know. Or they always love you, but their ability to really like have a nice relationship with you is just kind of like seasonal, just like a flower, you know, or perennial even. I don't know. We've got the cherries here. Again, something that grows on a tree or grows from the ground. It's not always around, but when it is, it's sweet. Passion, vitality, courage. And we've got the heart. Letting us know that there is love in the situation. It's mutual love. That's what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Somebody could be born around Valentine's Day, or that will have significance. Just throwing that out there. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box down below the video. Otherwise, you can hit up Keen. It's $1 for 5 minutes. That's linked down below as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.